Good morning. So we're outside Muddy Peak. It is on a corner. There is a four-way stop, but Pugh Road is a pretty large road, so you'll have a lot of traffic that runs right through here. Not necessarily a bad thing. There's a four-way stop. That's nice. Nobody should be running into your home. Down this street, you've got the elementary school, and then you have to cross a major road with a light, and then there's the middle school on the other side of that. That one is new built. So anyway, cute little neighborhood. Kind of all looks the same as the house right across the street. Yeah, and there's a drainage ditch on the other side of this little one-story house that's right next to it. So it's a one-car garage, but kind of cute. I think they tried a lot. It wasn't like a company who flipped it. It was homeowners who said, you know, maybe little by little as they lived here, they have fixed it up. So, you have friends that live in there. But that's a really nice light fixture. Nice tall entryway. You have a little bit of a brick step. And you open up into your stairs. They are wood treads, but with anything wood treads and wear and tear, you've got, you know, heel scuffs on the way up. That's just fine for me. I think things weather and just it's part of upkeep and maintenance. So look back at your front door. You have tile in the entryway. I walked through here. Some of them almost feel in the kitchen area that they're just a little hollow, like they didn't put enough thin set underneath the tile. But I don't know how handy you are. But 8-foot ceilings in here, window in the front, window there on the side. Lots of light in this house is what I see. They even have a skylight in one of the bathrooms upstairs. So fireplace they painted out, but it's a nice structural element that separates the living room. There's a little pass through. Boop, back through. And then that's a look into the kitchen through that way, and then dining room with a back door. So you have great windows out the back. There is a gate in the side yard. So if you get that fixing and working, you could totally park a work truck back there or something. Okay, moving right along into the kitchen. I don't know if this piece of furniture stays. It's not necessarily built in. I don't know if it's not attached down there, so it's just kind of like an island. Anyway, so lots of, this is Formica, but it looks like butcher block. A lot of natural light in this house. Okay, and then you have a little half bath right off the kitchen. Here we have a nice sink. Sprayer. The windows, the seal between the two panes has gone. And so you've got moisture that has allowed it to get in there. There's no way to clean it. You're just gonna have to replace it. But the windows theoretically are really only supposed to keep the moisture out and the water out. So if that's doing as it should be, then they're performing as they should be. Through and off the kitchen, you've got laundry, so that's just a trash can. But that's your washer on that side, dryer on that side. That is an electrical, and then the one-car garage. So let me switch that out. They've got a little bit of a lip right there. You've got some understair storage happening. And they've got a little bit of a pegboard and shelf system, which is nice for organization. All right, this is just peel and stick, like vinyl or linoleum. You can totally unpeel and unstick that and do something different to make it fun. So we're gonna have a look at the backyard before we go upstairs. Oh, there it is. Did you hear it? It's right there, right where they meet. Cute. So these are obviously unstuck, but good idea in concept or in theory. Ooh, butterfly. It's monarch season. Spring. So you've got an electrical easement right there in the corner, but you have when you look at your property survey, you're going to have an easement. These are also 0 lot lines. So the house sits on your property line. So your fence sits right in line with your house. And then you've got more yard on this side because you're a corner. And then again, you have that gate. Okay, let's go up. I don't know if those are raccoons or animals, dogs, but there's little paw prints in the concrete. The stairs. And so, I mean, everything seems really fine. There's just cosmetic-y stuff like that. They didn't like finish out the trim, which is on the corner of the bottom of the doorway frame. And then this flooring, you know, they tried, but it probably is not installed well. Just that's the primary. That's a secondary bedroom. You've got a bathroom and then another secondary bedroom. Well, it doesn't look ancient. That's good. Okay, so bedroom 1. Doesn't feel unlevel. There's some sponge to it. So second floor, subfloors are all plywood. So there's a little bit of sponge, but that could be what's underneath it. Feels like maybe there's a high point there. Definitely the home inspector that you choose should be able to provide some sort of laser level to see how the house sits front to back on the lot. I do like that, but it is, I mean, it's opaqued, but like, I feel like the seal is there because if it wasn't, like, something else would show, all the drywall would show if there was a leak. But to be thought about. It's an older house, but I like that the tile goes all the way up. So that kind of protects your drywall. You've got, you know, the corner where the rod's been moved around. So you're really, honestly, the house needs paint. A lot of paint. And then you have like, hey, the tape line in the drywall that, you know, if you're scraping your ceilings, that's easy to do. We need fire alarms. This looks like upstairs attic storage. There may be HVAC components in there. The inspector will definitely go up there. So this is a front-facing secondary bedroom. So the window, big windows out the front. But look out onto the driveway. 2 big closets. Or a big closet, no closet doors. In here, that flooring is just peel and stick tile. That is not anything fancy. So bed 2, same thing. The back windows have lost their seals and moisture is now sitting between the panes of glass. This one has doors. And what's in here? Nice. So it wasn't in the garage, which was interesting. Why is that stack just open? Is that supposed to be like that? There's one in the back corner too. Interesting. I don't know. Again, job for the inspector. And primary, really big room, very tall ceilings because it's got this architectural like slant to it. So it feels bigger in here, but it's a big room. And then same thing, big windows that overlook the front. So you might have some road noise, like that car with loud mufflers that just drove by. Anyway, trade-offs, right? but really big primary bath. So I think that used to be a skylight to let a whole lot of natural light in. They probably had a leak. That could be figured out. I have questions on this one. But otherwise, double sink, really, really long. That looks like a 60-inch vanity. Really good. Yeah. Primary closet. There's a little linen closet right behind the back. The bedroom door, or the bathroom door. Ooh, that feels like there's a little bit of a, like right here, just a little bit of a dip. And I really like that's just to give them privacy. That can be removed, that can be changed out. You can do anything you want, or go back to just regular windows. But they probably lost their seal and they were ugly, so they covered them up. Same thing, tile all the way up. You've got a shower. That looks decent and clean. And same thing, the bathroom does not. But a good scrubbing, a good cleaning. The inspector will check to make sure that it's functioning and draining correctly. But otherwise, there's a tour.